Hey, I'm Angie, and this is Happy Healthy Vegan. So I'm really excited because I just got my first ever order from Thrive, and I've got all the ingredients to make something really special with you guys. Gluten-free vegan oatmeal cookies in the dehydrator. So before I get into the demo, let's do a quick unboxing of what I got from Thrive Market. Thrive Market is a membership service that specializes in non-GMO and organic products, and they're able to get you like an average of 30% off grocery store prices or even Amazon prices, and they have things, as you can see here, that are their own brand. In addition to all the ingredients listed, you'll also need a big bowl for mixing them in, and I prefer to use a spatula when I'm mixing it. And I also find it handy to use one of these little scoopers. I think this is a 1/4 cup. Also, if you're using the Excalibur dehydrator like I am, you're gonna need these the sheets over it or a piece of parchment paper. When I first developed this recipe, I used to use whole almonds and grind them, but after a while I thought, wouldn't it just be so much easier if I got them pre-ground and got almond flour? So this is not only quicker, but it's actually cheaper to go this route. I guess the same could be done with the oats, because I'm actually going to be grinding half of the oats into a flour, so you could use oat flour, but I'm going to do it the way I'm used to. So I'll be putting half of the oats in whole, which is 2 cups. By the way, that was 1 cup of almond meal I put in. So 1, 2, and then the other 2 I'm going to grind up in my high-speed blender. Then add 1 to 2 teaspoons cinnamon, depending on how much you like cinnamon. I love it. And 1 to 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now, I thought I should give you a special demo on how to use vanilla beans, because they can be a little bit tricky. What you're gonna do is cut the ends off. And then you carefully slice the bean so that you can open it up. Like so. All right, now let's try to scrape this out live on camera. Oh! So anyways, you just, here, look how easy. You just scrape this out. Look online, there's a lot of different techniques for dealing with it. I'm just gonna try to mix this around a little bit. Hopefully break up that vanilla somewhat. I can see that it would actually be a lot easier for you guys to use powder, but you know, I wanted to experiment. All right, now I'm gonna add my 1 cup raisins. Let me sneak a little snacky here. So good. Those are sweet. And there we go. So now it's time for the sweeteners. All right, so I need a 1/2 cup of each, and rather than get out the 1/2 cup and use it twice, I just eyeball the halfway point on my 1 cup. And here's the coconut nectar. This stuff is so good, you guys. It is like liquid caramel. Look at it, look how thick it is. So this is not only gonna sweeten the cookie, but this is what holds the whole thing together. Pretty much of all the things I make aside from the my epic peach pie, this is everyone's favorite treat of mine. This could be my most popular treat of all time, to tell the truth. See how it's starting to look like dough? Even Bodhi will come up and lick these, so I gotta keep my eye out for him. All right, so off camera I prepared a second batch of the cookies, and this time we're gonna use the cranberries and chocolate chips. So this is kind of new. I think I'm gonna do, by the way, have you guys tried the Enjoy Life chocolate chips? This is the same brand they have at Disneyland for vegan chocolate. So I don't want to go too crazy. I think I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. And I wonder if I can get away with a whole cup of cranberries though. I'm going to try a whole cup. Yeah, why not? You can also do raisins and chocolate chips. I do that a lot as well. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Yeah. All right. So there we go. I'm gonna break these up. Once again, 1/2 cup. Each delicious sweetener. Oh, there goes my whole jar. Oh, I'm gonna have to order more. Oh, all right. Liquid gold. All right, just like we did with the first batch. Oh man. And because the stuff's sticky, it can sometimes be, you know, a little time consuming, but it's always totally worth it. So a pro tip I should have mentioned before, if this starts to get sticky, just get it wet and automatically stuff comes out way easier. Alright, so I've got the third and final tray ready. As you can see, I've put the other two trays at the top and bottom so this can slide right in the middle with plenty of space in between to aerate. Now, I have always cooked these at like 115 to 118, and I often leave them in for upwards of 6 to 8 hours. So I really just kind of keep checking it. And to tell the truth, Ryan usually cannot wait until they're all the way dried. Oh, what's going on over here?
All your cookies is so good.
Yeah, so Tom, like, how long do you think they've been cooking so far?
About 5 hours, 6 hours. But
so?
they taste great, though.
Yeah, what was it like?
I just want to keep eating them.
Oh, I see.
I'll eat them all.
I see, you've enjoyed the food.
I'll eat them all.
Okay, so it's the next day, and oh man, these look so good. So we let them cook like another hour and a half. So, you know, like I said, 7, 8 hours. You can see we enjoyed quite a few last night. But yeah, so this is one of the cranberry chocolate ones, which is a brand new flavor for me to try, by the way. Look at this thing. So let's take a bite. Mmm. Good, chewy. So normally I use sprouted oats from the bin at Whole Foods. So I was really curious if it would make a huge difference using some different oats, but these are still really good. I'm gonna eat the whole cookie on camera. So there you have it. That is Angie B's most popular recipe. Finally made public for the first time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make these cookies as much as I have been enjoying eating them. Thanks also to Thrive, who are offering you guys 25% off your first order plus free shipping. I will have the link to that offer in the show notes down below. I'll probably put a page up over on the blog too at happyhealthyvegan.org. So there you have it. Check it out. Try the cookies, let me know what you think. If you make them, please post a picture on Instagram and tag me. I would love to see how your cookies turn out and what you thought. Leave your questions and comments down below. Like this video if you're into it, share it with a friend who's looking for a healthy oatmeal cookie recipe and happens to own a dehydrator. By the way, if someone out there decides to try to make these in their oven, I'd also like to know the results of that as well. After my kale demo, I was reluctant to try putting them in the oven, to be quite honest. Anyways, that's it. Until next time, keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.